consider the question, is the Shroud of Turin, the authentic burial cloth of Christ? And we begin to put the pieces together, the scourge marks on the back. There's a lance wound in the side. There's a cap of thorns that evidently left wounds on the head, and they seem to fit only one person. History. Science has discovered that there's no way that this is a natural process. It doesn't just happen on its own. And then at the same time, when we consider that there are some features about the shroud that no artist can duplicate. And when they studied the shroud with more sophisticated technology, they discovered that there was 3D information encoded on that cloth, and so you have raised features. And no other photograph on Earth will give us this image. You can take any picture on the planet, and it does not contain this light intensity information. And so that tells us something about how the image was formed. Somehow the process of image formation was linked to a light event, with light intensity being a mechanism perhaps that resulted in his 3D picture. And so if one considers that if it's not a natural process and it's not an artist's work, then what else is there left? And people can see the evidence for themselves from various branches of forensics, botany, archaeology, historical documents, and photographs as well. When one considers Isaiah 50, where he says, "I gave my back to those who beat me, my cheeks to those who plucked my beard, my face I did not shield from buffets." And we see the scourge marks on the back, and the missing part of the beard on the chin of the shroud, and the swollen right cheek. The face of the shroud is a physical manifestation of how that prophecy was fulfilled. And for many people who may not ever make it to Turin, Italy to see the actual shroud, this presentation will be the closest they ever come. We'll have an actual size replica of the shroud. Sometimes people view this as simply a Catholic thing, but the fact is, the resurrection is for everyone, and so the shroud is for everyone, Christian, Jew, or otherwise. For those who may be skeptical of religion in general, I think once they view the shroud and see that in good science we eliminate the possibility of a natural process, and we eliminate the idea of an artist's work, then what's left is something that is supernatural, above nature. And I think it opens the door to reality. If a person's view of reality is limited only to the physical world, then that's a very limited view of reality, because reality consists of both the natural world and the supernatural things that science cannot explain. Science cannot prove the resurrection. Science cannot duplicate the resurrection. But that's a shortcoming of science and not the resurrection.